a couple scam updates. Friday, November 7th, 2025. Minor scam. You might be interested. Sort of funny. First one. Okay. I had to go to the bike store to pick up a couple of these things, right? Usually I can buy things online, you know, cheaper, easier, but I had to go to the bank and the bike store was just a few blocks away. So I go there. There's a lady in front of me, person, right? And she's picking up her bike. It's an old bike, old Bianchi. Hopefully she got it for free, right? I mean, it was that bad. I mean, if she paid more than $25 for it, then she got ripped off. But she had these new tires. She had new tires on there, and it was $289. I'm like, whoa. And then she buys, you know, a bike lock. So it was like $360 for this bike. That's at this point worth less than $100. I thought that was pretty funny, but that's San Francisco, okay? She had, you know, no clue at all. So I get my, oh guys, and he cheats me, of course. I mean, he shortchanges me, right? I give him the money, and I go, it's $3 short. And by this time, it's sort of funny because there's like 5 other people now and behind me, and they're hearing all this, like, oh yeah, okay. And so he finally gives me my change. And I start walking out, and already this person with the bike is already coming back in, like not very happy, rushing back in, like something's wrong with the bike already. I thought that was, it's typical. That's San Francisco, man. You just don't want to do anything here. Right. So let's talk about, recently I had jury duty. Okay. Been on juries before. It's, you know, very common. You go there. And in this jury, the question was, would you trust the testimony of a cop? Right. That was one of the main things. That was like the key issue for some reason. I never saw the trial. I have no idea. And I was sort of interested in this, so I paid attention a little bit. And there was like 80 people to start off, you know. And of course they had to pick, you know, the jury. So it was like 12 plus what, 2, 14. And so they go through, and there was only, after the end of the selection, there was like 20 of us left, right, in the box. We didn't get called at all. So we never got asked. But out of those other people, okay, so 14 minus 20 out of 80, right? More than 20, maybe 25 said no. They would never trust the testimony of a police officer. Not one. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, I you know, the question was, well, I mean, wouldn't you, the judge was like, well, wouldn't you, you know, look at, you know, the circumstance, look, you know, verify whether this person, you know, has any credibility or not first. Oh, no. And these are all white people, by the way. Brown people didn't have a problem. But yeah, white people definitely had a problem. And this is a lot different because I'm, you know, almost 62. And so I've been on called many times to jury duty. And this was similar to something that happened maybe 30 years ago, right? And it was a lot different. You know, nobody would say that. No. So I thought that was pretty funny. You know, that's what San Francisco is. And so that's the Friday scam update. I don't think there's anything else scammy today, except for, never got my server back. They scammed me out of that. They stole it from San Francisco. I had it in Colo about a year ago. They tried to shut down my company. I posted about it, United Layer. Never got the server back. Cost me like $16,000 to replace the server. This was funny. So it was another scam. And because I got scammed twice. Once with Rackspace. I had originally had it here in San Francisco, you know, ServePath. It was a long time ago, 2007. But it ended up eventually, you know, companies got bought and ended up with ServePath to Rackspace. And it was all Indians, right? They call it, it's all Indians, right? And they shut it down, and they tried to destroy my company. And so I had to move, right? Because it was like a mess. So I tried this United Layer, and all Indians. I'm not racist. I thought, well, I'll try it out. Yeah, no. And then, so I moved it again, and looks like it's all Indians again. They scammed me again this month, yesterday. Trying to say I didn't pay when I did, and it looks like I don't know what's going on. India. Just the way it is. Anyway, have fun.